Okie dokie. So I think I cut it to 16 inches. Yeah. That way. Hello. Hi. Well, thank you, Monica. It's actually a dress that I designed and I sell them on my website. Hi, everybody. Hi, Trish. So, hi, Brenda. Hi, Jeanette. So I'm just working on a bunch of really simple projects today. Just zippered top tote bags. And I figured I'll go live. Why not? Hello. Kathy, yeah, that makes sense. The other one has already existed. Leave it be. I'm also going to be uploading some like Throwback Thursday videos again, because I think those are fun to kind of watch if you want. They are, no need to sew alone, yeah. They are pre-recorded lives from the Sew Whatever Facebook group from several years ago. So I'm just adding zipper tabs really quick. These are leftover from the corner cutouts, and it's like 1.5 by 1.5. So I've added a piece of double-sided tape, and I'm just folding it over, and then I'll top stitch it. So it's a way to use that up. Oh. Okay. Hey Charlie, any luck on your package arriving yet? So the way I've got these totes sectioned out is by thread color, so I'm going to do all the ones that require black thread, and then I'll switch over to a different color depending on how long it takes. But I have 4 planned. Hey Casey. Hi Laura. Okay, so I'm going to lay my zipper down. Hi Kim. I am not using pre-wound bobbins. I mean, technically I have pre-wound all of the bobbins, but they're just ones I made. Ben and Connor are upstairs sleeping. Alright, so I'm using the sewing clips, or hair clips, I call them sewing clips, to hold my zipper in place. And you can baste that if you wanted to, but now I'm just adding my lining. So the way I make these is basically like one giant zippered pouch. And then I add, hi Aubrey, handles to it. And you can honestly use any kind of measurements. The basic size is about 18 inches by 18 inches, not 24 by 24 if you've seen that video. Hi Tammy. Alright, so then I'm just sewing through everything, making sure I'm feeling my zipper underneath, and it doesn't shift. And then what I'm gonna do is only top stitch through the exterior fabric. So my lining will be facing up. My stitch length is at 5. Oh, nice, Monica. Yeah, they're just so much easier. When is the next zipper sale? So I just placed an order for more zipper by the yard, so we're hoping probably mid-May. And I ordered more of the rainbow sew whatever pens. So I'm hoping to stock those at the same time. So you guys will be able to add those to your order as well. Hi Carla, I'm doing okay. How are you? I know, so many people missed out on the zippers. It was crazy. And it took us like 4 days to cut through it all. Is it better to pre-order? So I actually do not do any type of pre-order. Yeah, no, I don't. Because anything could happen with a supplier that maybe it's delayed and then people are asking about their pre-order. It could be that I oversell the pre-order and when the item actually gets here, there's flaws in it that I have to cut down. So anything could go wrong, and I don't like pre-orders. Plus I hate people taking people's money and then making them wait. That's no fun. So it'll be probably a little bit later in the day. I don't know. I don't know. It's always hard to make it so everyone's happy. So we try to go with a time that works for us, and hopefully people can wake up, order, and then fall back asleep or something. But we did do different colors this time so that if people don't necessarily want the same colors as last time, there's going to be a few that are the same, but they're mostly different. There's definitely going to be a black, because I know I personally like to use black zippers more than random colors. Project permitting. So I'm moving my zipper pull out of the way. Check comments again. You can't make everyone happy, so just make me happy. I love that. Yeah, set the alarm. Oh, Vishar, I'm so sorry. That is no fun. We did order more quantity of a lot of the colors. We didn't order more rainbow because that one took a while to sell out, so I feel like the amount we ordered was good. That and cutting out more than 500 yards of 6 colors. Oof, that's a lot. It's a lot. I did, yes. And I do sell this dress on my website. It's got pockets. Well, where's the pocket? There's the pocket. Okay, so I've unzipped my zipper and I'm putting right sides together. I'm lining up my accent panel. Like I said, there is no pattern for this. I just made it up, and you can kind of play with measurements too. Oh yeah, make me want to get new fabric scissors. I think there's a Westcott brand that sells rainbow scissors that are fairly inexpensive. My friend Vita sent me some that were incredible. Rainbow everything. Do you have a magnet keeping your scissors or snips to the top of the machine? Yes, I do. So I have these invisible magnets. No, I did not use any interfacing on the main fabric. It's just a thicker canvas. But I also have these fun, I think there's like 1 or 2 of these left on my website, but they have a magnet and they just hold on to those. Okay, so lining up my lining panel. And then I'm going to leave an opening in the bottom to birth the bag through and kind of push these things out of the way. I gotta grab a nameplate, or a name tag, not a nameplate. So I'm just gonna sew this into the side seam. And I'm gonna start on my lining. I'm kind of folding my project on itself so it stays on the table. Stitch length of 4.5, backstitch, and I'm keeping like a 1/2 inch seam allowance. And then instead of lifting up to go to the corner, I just leave the thread and kind of pinch the corner together. And then for the zipper tabs, you don't want to sew through them, you just want to sew right next to it. And I like to add a little back stitch for reinforcement there. And I'm going to add my name tag right above the vinyl. And I batch sew these, so that's why like the vinyl's already attached. And because my canvas isn't interfaced, it can tend to pucker. So what I'm doing is kind of pulling to prevent it from puckering, kind of adding more tension to it so it doesn't pucker. And then that last corner. Okay, so then we're going to stick our hand through the lining, unzip it a little bit more. We're going to bring the corners together, and I like to open my seam and lay it flat. When I'm batch sewing these, I tend to just clip all the corners at once, and then I'll sew everything and snip. I'm sure a lot of people will say that I look well rested, but it's just concealer. I laugh in a video anytime someone says I'm tired. I'm like, it's because I'm not wearing makeup. It's just my face. So yeah, this is the basic construction for any kind of project, really. The lining is waterproof canvas, yes. The tote with no name. Sounds like a song. Too funny. Alright, so I'm going to start. You can even shorten your stitch length if you want. I'm going to backstitch, backstitch, backstitch. So I'm backstitching where I start sewing, over the side seam, and then at the end again. I'm keeping a fairly consistent, like 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch seam allowance. It really doesn't matter so long as you're consistent. And you don't even have to clip your threads right now. You can just leave it all together and then snip it when you're done. So that'll, someone messaged me about how to make it so your thread doesn't come out of the needle, and this is one way. You like leave your thread in something so it can't pull out. Okay, so now that's all the corners sewn together. You can see my jump threads. And then since no one's gonna see inside the tote bag, I'm just gonna leave those. And then I'm gonna cut my lining fabric at the bottom corners. And at the sides where my zipper tabs are. And that is going to prevent any weird bulkiness. Hello. Thank you. So then we can turn the bag right side through and add the handles. Oh, Carla, that's exciting. Rainbow thread. And we left a really large opening to birth through, so no issues. Taking a pizza break. Oh, that's exciting, Samantha. The pizza and a large sewing room. Okay, so pushing vinyl accent through. And the reason I don't really cut the excess at the corners here is it's trimming it down can kind of weaken the fabric a little bit, so I just leave it. Yeah, you can use Tech 70 thread. If it works in your machine, use it. I used to use the Gutermann Mara 100. It's just an all-purpose cotton thread, and I used to think that was like the best thread to use. No, it's not. Alright. So then I'm going to sew up the opening in the lining. I'm going to use Wonder Clips to hold this together because it's thick fabric. And you can use your iron to press it and hold it together. Hey Bianca, how's that Brooklyn coming along? So I make sure to sew the handles on as well as rivet them on so that there's two reinforcements for that. So I'm pushing my zipper tabs, zipping it to test it. And I'm going to push my corners into the corners. Oh, it looks nice. And then if you want to iron your lining, you can kind of flatten it because the only vinyl used at the top is the zipper tabs. Oh, it's getting delivered today. That's exciting. Oh, hey Garth at Myth Leather Co. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, you should. He does a lot of leather sewing, obviously. But he has some really cool machines and tips and tricks. So I've already sewn my handles. I spend hours sewing handles. And these are 24 inches by 3 inches wide, so they become 3/4 inch. And I just trim the excess vinyl to look nice at the bottom. I'm gonna grab my 1/2 inch wide double-sided tape and just add a piece of tape. Nothing too large, just to help hold it in place. There we go. And then I set it about 1 inch from the top and 4.5 inches from the outside edge, so that the handles end up being like 6 inches apart. Oh, Kelly's working on a Bonnie bucket bag. That's exciting. Oh, Dawn, that was so cute. Those guys helping you out making the masks. The M word. I loved it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. So I'm just using this little ruler, pressing it down. Watch from the top. I'm gonna unzip my zipper and use my clips to help hold that strap in place too. It shouldn't interfere with my zipper at all. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. And then because these can tend to shift, I'm gonna sew one side and then the other. And where I'm sewing is kind of making it blend in with my top stitching through the lining as well as the exterior. And then I will add a rivet. So this kind of helps hold your lining in place, as well as, like I said, reinforces that handle. And all I'm doing is lifting my needle up and moving over, back stitch, sew through the handle, back stitch again. And then I'll just trim those extra threads. So it kind of blends in real nicely. Then we'll add the other handle. So these seem pretty quick because I just did the final construction for you guys, but they take about 45 minutes to an hour to make. And I charged 45 with a zippered top and just 40 with a snap. Because they're quite big. They hold a ton of stuff. Hi, Stephanie. Okay, so the way I hold those straps on is I kind of overlap. Bonnie, the reason I don't top stitch through the lining is because it can make your zipper tabs look a little funky. But if you want to top stitch through the lining, you would just top stitch at the zipper tab down and then to the next zipper tab so that these don't poke out. They look weird. There's no other way to describe it. It can look weird, at least when I do it. Maybe you have better luck. Alright. But when I'm adding the handles, I am top stitching through the lining. And you could choose to add like a second row of stitching around the whole thing, but with those zipper tabs, it's kind of hard to sew those corners. Vita's in the house. I was just talking about you. Hello, Haley. I want to bathe in the zipper tape. It is pretty nice. Alright, so I'm grabbing 4 rivets, 4 caps, 4 posts. I use 9mm by 9mm. These are the ones I sell in my shop. We did restart stock hardware, but I'm waiting on one more box. It should have triangle rings and nameplates. Fingers crossed that it'll be here Monday. So I'm riveting through the handle and the lining. And I just add it kind of near the bottom. And I'm using the same hardware as the zipper Make sure when you're punching your hole, you're only going through the fabric you want to go through. I like to use a 2mm hole punch with my 9mm double face rivet setter. Do you have any more Zipper by the Yard scrap bags? Cheryl, we're probably gonna stock those on Monday. Hopefully I can get some together. But I figured once hardware was like fully restocked, then I'd add those so if people want to order together they can. But they're just gonna be like the mystery scrap bags by weight and Zipper by the Yard color, metal color. Hello, Jenny. Oh, that's cute. Oh, hello. I got my rivet presses from Gold Star Tool, but I can't say that I would recommend them to everyone. A lot of people have had issues with customer service. A lot of people like the Tandy press. Some people have had luck with Amazon. And then there's the Cam Snap press. Shortened length. The shortest length, probably 12 inches. Yeah, the last scrap bags, they were still pretty big chunks, and it included about 10 yards total. Okay, so this tote is done. So that's it. And when it's got a lot of stuff in it, it looks better. My zipper looks a little wavy, but it's not. Oh, it's Sunny Sewing Machine. Yay, that's nice. I'm trying to purchase a Skyver through them. I just haven't gotten around to finalizing it because I don't know where I'm going to put it in the basement. All right, on to the next one, which is a Star Trek one. So I'm going to grab, I'm just using black Zipper by the Yard with nickel teeth, and I've got 2 totes here. Yeah, 2. So I'll go ahead and prep them while I can. Make it go a little faster. And then I like to iron my zipper before I add the zipper pull or anything. All of these fabrics I actually designed myself. Alex, I actually did make one face mask for a friend of mine, but I probably won't be doing any videos because there's so many rules and regulations on them to make them actually safe, and I don't know them. So I don't want to tell anybody the wrong information and something happen. It's a liability. A little much for me. Yes, these totes are going to be for sale. They're $45. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rachel, a bag that I have made. I don't sell the Star Trek fabric, no. The only fabrics I have for sale on my website are different. I don't know how to say it. They're different. No, they're different than the ones I make products with. Okay, I missed a question. I did not use any interfacing. Yes, bag that has challenged me. I did do a live video making a Maisie, and that one challenged me. Yeah, because like my whole business thing is like I design the fabrics, so you shouldn't be able to find what I'm making anywhere else. But I do have fun designing fabrics, so I do change them up a little bit for other people to make stuff with. Okay, so I've got all my zipper tabs taped together. I'm gonna peel off the tape and lay my zippers down, and then I'll just top stitch them all together. I think I'm done. Yeah, the Shira bag, so cute. There are so many bags that I want to make, but I have so many custom orders. And because I don't have time to make new bags, the custom orders I continue to get are for bags that I've already made. So I feel like I never get to try new very often, which is a big reason why I haven't posted a lot of videos, because I'm just making the same stuff over and over again. And I feel like that's not fun for people to watch. How are people mailing packages these days? Yeah, you can schedule a pickup. Okay. So the back of my zipper tabs is a little long, so I'm just going to trim that down. Lay it in place. And there's all different kinds of ways you could put these together. This is just like the quickest and easiest that I've found. Jacqueline, this is just a simple tote bag that I make and sell a lot of. I don't have a pattern for it. I will not make a pattern for it. Not ready for one. I feel like it doesn't mix well with Dr. Pepper. So like right now, if you wanted to top stitch through the lining, you'd want to make sure that you're only top stitching from the start of your zipper tab to the end. Oh, nice. Someone bought a zipper jig on Etsy for $19. That's exciting. Definitely recommend not spending as much as I did on mine. So I'm going to go ahead and press this while my iron is hot and actually on. Yeah, a fork, it's tough to make that work. Are you still doing the fishing tournament? No.
Free fishing.
Nice. Can you sell him your fish without?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's nice. I am curious to know what the swag is.
I'll let you know. I did the fishing tournament twice. But it's 500 bells each time.
Damn.
And I want that way. I can just sell him the fish.
Right. We're talking Animal Crossing. I gave up on the fishing tournament. I'm not spending 500 bells on 3 minutes.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Oop. Leave the needle down. Honestly, if you did not want to see the top stitching through the lining for your handles, you could add them now and add 2 rows of stitching. I don't want to do that though, because I kind of like the way I've got it, but just as another way of sewing it together. Like how there's all different ways to solve a math problem. There's all different ways to solve a problem like Maria.
Get out of my head.
I'm gonna spit a little.
Get out of my head.
Out of a fondue fork. There you go. Yeah, I won't make a pattern, one, because I make so many that I don't want other people to also be making them. But also it is super simple and it's just a bunch of squares. So it's like, I don't want to make people pay for that, but I'm not going to spend 30 to 70 hours writing a pattern to give it away for free. It's not what I'm about, son. All right. Yeah, exactly. Although, like the trash can pattern that I released for free, I've had people email me like, I don't have time to watch a video on how to make it. Why don't you just include instructions? It's like, because then it's not a free pattern. Sorry. Because then it takes more than 30 minutes to whip up. And I don't want to charge for that. I will not tell you the size of the pieces because, like I said, I don't want a bunch of people making them. Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah, just curious. Watching a video is faster than reading a pattern. Yeah, everybody learns differently, so that's okay. Interfacing, do you recommend for domestic? I really can't say. The same interfacings, because they still make good bags. Just keep them out of your seam allowances if possible. That's what's hard. People always want me to recommend domestic machine things. I can't. I don't have patience. I'm not doing it. Squaring off the bottoms. Yeah, this is kind of like the clear carryall from Ulfa. You could use pretty much any measurements, so long as they make a square. And then what I do is I just cut the lining based on the exterior piece. So I just lay the exterior piece down and cut out the lining. Sew through all the bottoms. Again, back stitch at the start, back stitch through the side seam, back stitch at the end, and then I just leave my thread trailing. What'd you get?
We got away. And it was one that took me like a hot minute to get him to bite.
That is a bummer. Having problems finding interfacing. You could always go to, yes, nickel strap ends have been restocked. Oh, diaper bag for an Easter gift, nice. Do we have an orange door hinge situation arising? What? The exterior fabric is a canvas. The lining fabric is waterproof canvas. What I'm doing is pushing out the corners. Oh, I forgot to trim there. Might be okay. We'll see. If not, I can show you why I trim it. Push out the accent corners. And then we're going to close up this hole. And then after this, I may show you guys how I make them with just a magnetic snap, if you want. And that's more of just a drop-in lining situation. But the good kind, the easy kind. The interfacing is not the same as lining. but because this lining is so thick, it kind of acts as a stabilizer. Hello, Ellen. Alright, so now I'm going to push the lining into the lining and get the straps sewn on. No, I do not sell this fabric. I sell dresses with it on it though.
What's that exclusive?
Yes. More No exclusive. I designed this fabric so long ago. I used product images from Think Geek of costumes to make the Star Trek guys.
Your reference photos?
Yeah. I love it. I remember being real proud of it when it was done. The lining is waterproof canvas, yes. Yeah, for beach bags. Yeah, because you can increase measurements, decrease to make it smaller. Whatever measurements you come up with. Okay, just trimming the end of the straps so they're nice and even. Yeah, nickel strap ends should be in stock. If they're not, that means they sold out already again. Now Hot Girl Bummer Summer is stuck in my head. And you could rivet the straps on first. However, anytime I've done that and then sewn over near the rivets, my machine tends to kind of dent the top of the rivet, so I just sew the strap on first. Yes, waterproof canvas at Joann's and Walmart. I have heard that. I just don't go shopping at fabric stores anymore. Everything comes to me. Because I order it online. The spool stand that no, it is attached with the machine. Came with the machine. Hello, welcome. What?
I'm so dumb.
Why?
I had like part of the river in my screen and I thought, like I saw a shadow, so I cast my line and it was a friggin' shadow from a tree.
Yeah, I've done that before. I'm like, ooh, what is that down there?
Tree. The whole way.
Nothing. I think you do such a great job. Oh, thank you. You can sew with lots of practice. I'm gonna add some nickel rivets. Oop. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Adding the rivet posts on the back, cap on top. The pink press, that is my hole punch die. I have 2 so that I don't have to switch them out. Saves a lot of time. I think I need to switch out the blue press though because my dad broke it. Okay, so there's 2 done. I'm gonna try and get 1 more finished with you guys. I'm probably gonna take an Animal Crossing break. Excited for this next one. Alright, so again, my zipper tabs are a little long on the back, so I'm folding my zipper out of the way and just trimming it down. I'm doing the fisherman tournament, yeah. The fishing tournament. I think I said the fisherman tournament.
I'm just gonna let it go.
Yeah. We're just gonna have to do that for a while now. He just applied a lot of pressure. Like as hard as he could. And I was like, no, no, you don't need, okay. Well, you did it. That's fine. I have 3 others. Love a good rivet pun. That was the joke.
Oh.
Hello. It's so funny. Get my name tag ready while I'm thinking about it. Hey, Pamela. Actually, I'm gonna have to baste my zipper down first. It's not staying where I want it. I don't like that. I don't want it to shift. Okay. Oh yay, Pamela. Oh, thank you, Regina. Okay. I need a few clips. I like to use the Wonder clips in places where I don't want anything to kind of budge. And then I'll use the other hair clips places where a lighter hold is fine. It's like I don't want any shifting around the zipper or the accent panels. Starting in the lining. Soon, but not yet. There it goes. I'm gonna go ahead and trim down the sides now. I'm thinking about it. showing up. Yeah, side corners. Yeah, we'll upload the live video for you guys to watch later. I say we, but it's just me. Hi, Rebecca. Colleen, you can send me an email through my website, and I will get back to you probably within like a month and a half. Honestly, I don't know that there's really a good domestic or industrial machine for a beginner. You're just gonna have to kind of learn it as you go. That's what I did. It took probably 2 months for me to get used to my machine. It's definitely a lot of crying involved. But now, it's just a part of my body, more or less. We are one. I'm going to turn down there. This machine I paid probably $1,300 for, and that was back in 2017, I think. I don't think it was 2016. It might have been. Lori. Sometimes I have to push all the extra air out of my bag, or it can get caught in the waterproof canvas. It's not very breathable. If it was, it wouldn't be waterproof. Jenny. Tammy wants me to make one of these for her. Yeah, so it'd be cute. Love it. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. I'm gonna press this really quick. Turn on my GD iron again. Can't wait till they replace it.
Oh, who's your dad?
Oh, crud. Only have. Oh, where's my strap? What is happening over there?
I caught an oarfish, but I can't carry anything else.
Oh, drop a seashell.
Love it.
Or an Easter egg if you have one in your pocket.
No, I'm gonna swap this old tire.
Why were you keeping an old tire?
I don't know, I caught it.
I caught it, it's mine.
I worked really hard for it.
I weakened my fishing pole for this.
Pretty much. Also, I feel like somebody wanted old tires for something. Was it Brittany, maybe?
Yeah, but probably not anymore.
Oh.
No, I'm not grumpy. I'm just concentrated in sewing. It happens lately. Because I haven't been going live as much, so I just get ultra focused in what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi, Michelle. Got some thread fraying here. Alright. Where is Ben? I think he's sleeping in my bed upstairs. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. I love this fabric. Focus. You're making him lose his focus. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Nothing wrong with being a domestic machine sewer. I did not make my dress, but I designed the fabric and I sell them on my website. Hi, Empress Noel. Alright, so stitching the handles on to the bag. And I do go up to size 5X on the dresses.
And it's stretchy.
They stretchy, yeah, you're right. Oh, I must put on the straps without having my ruler. They would not have looked great. Make sure it doesn't twist. So it's okay for you to do the twist, but not your back handles. I do ship to the UK, yes. However, international shipping is expensive, sadly, so I always tell people to keep that in mind. Yeah. I am sad that it's the last season, but hopefully it's a good end. So that we can be okay, and it's not like we won't keep rewatching all of the episodes. At least I won't. So.
Yeah, I want to do a rewatch and then like finish it because I
Haven't.
haven't.
Yeah.
And I feel like to start now would just be confusing.
Yeah. There's a lot going on. Alright, grabbing my 4 rivets. And then we'll be done with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I might, because I don't know if it's the press he broke or if the die broke. But it's been a while.
You hulked it.
Sylvia, you can use a lot of different fabrics to make bags. Regular quilting, cotton, canvas. I use a lot of canvas. But yeah, you can. I've used leggings to make bags. You just have to interface it so it's not stretchy. You can use cotton lycra to make bags. Pretty much anything you can interface, you can make a bag with. You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
You just quote dodgeball.
I did. You got a problem with that? You won the fight about it? And that was Family Guy. Which was probably something else, honestly. Oh, we got a door hinge. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. You don't know, Kira. Who it was. I don't read Spanish either. I'm awful. I only took French in high school and then I stopped.
I took Spanish in high school and college.
Wow. I loved French, but I hated the teacher.
Fair.
She didn't like me either. I was like a good student for most people.
Yeah.
Not for her.
Yeah.
Oh. And I removed him. I don't know what he said.
Yup.
Can we customize the handle length on the bags? Like if I'm making it for you, yeah, you can send me an email. Oh, so an orange door hinge is like there's a fruit that needs to be shown the door. I don't know, it just kind of happened. And the orange door hinge doesn't know what's happening, but we know what's happening. All right. Oh, he was looking for pretty girls? Oh, God. No, none here.
I mean, there are, but none that want him.
Right. All right, guys. So there's the finished tote. They hold a lot of stuff. Making bags for a wheelchair. I honestly don't know. That's a good question. I can't think of anyone who like specializes in, you know. Oh, my home economic. Yeah. Ooh.
I have several clients in wheelchairs that have needed like bags, and we've done like tote bags and all kinds of things. The best one we had was one out that you could tie to each individual handle.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know I've made backpacks for women in wheelchairs, and they like them.
Yeah, backpacks work pretty okay.
I use 9mm rivets. These bags are 45. I missed another question. I gotta see it. Oh yeah, did CJ like Practical Magic? He hated it. And he paused it like 6 times, which made it go even longer. Because it's a fairly short movie. And rewatching it in this day and age,
Not as magical?
no, it's still good because of the emotional value that it holds.
Nostalgia factor.
Yeah, but like some of the scenes are very disjointed. He was like, why are they playing this uplifting music before a seance? Shouldn't it be like spooky and creepy? And I was like, no, because they're all getting together. I love Practical Magic too. I think I cried a little bit. You can't talk me out of loving that movie. Although, did you see that video I posted with the trailer?
Yeah.
That was the
so
worst
bad.
trailer in the world. I was like, I would not watch this movie based on the trailer because he was like this the whole time. Like, I'm not watching this. But he said at dinner, are there any movies you want to rent?
Honestly, when you said he agreed to it, I thought for sure it was going to be Trolls.
No, I wish. He said absolutely not, but you can. So,
Done.
I want to watch Trolls.
We'll do it. We're doing it.
Yeah, Practical Magic is amazing even if the trailer was terrible. It's so true.
And you know, I started the book and like it.
Practical Magic?
Yeah, the book.
Yeah, someone said it was a really good book.
There's a book that's a sequel too.
Oh yeah, and a prequel?
Yeah.
So after this video goes live, I will... Is there a remake? I don't think there is. I read that there was going to be an HBO prequel or something.
I did read that, yeah.
The Craft is so good.
I love the craft.
Yeah.
Big crafty.
But like, I thought my dad liked Practical Magic, but maybe not. Maybe he just likes Sandra Bullock.
I mean...
Or Nicole Kidman. I don't want to ask him. Oh, thank you, Kira. Okay, anything else? He was like, why to all of them? That's funny. Because witch movies are awesome. I used to think I was a witch.
Same, right?
I casted a spell once. Did I tell you about that?
No.
I did. I wanted it to snow so I didn't have to go to school.
Fair.
But it rained all the next day.
I mean, you were close.
I was close.
You were close.
I almost had it. But I gave up after that.
Yeah, I had 2 friends, and we thought we were like a whole coven. It was a thing.
2 people is not a whole coven.
I had 2 friends, so 2 people
Oh.
me.
That's right. I can't math.
Math is hard. It's okay.
Hi, Gertie. Yeah, it is hard. Okay, I think that's it. If you guys have any other questions about witchcraft, let me know. I've almost got it. For a mini backpack on, I don't know. Maybe 18 inches? Because then it can be shortened even more. Okay. I'm gonna hop off. So hardware restock and zipper by the yard scrap packs will be posted Monday. I don't know what time, so let's say evening, because the DHL doesn't deliver till like 4 p.m. CST. So we'll call it that. But I'm gonna go play Animal Crossing.
Yeah, you are.
And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Oh, I can never hit that button. Okay.
So you tried to do like a fancy YouTube sign off and then